John Najarian, there's a report that's just crossing here that suggests, and I'm pulling it up once again, so bear with me, please. This is happening in real time, folks, that they're accelerating work on a car, and they aim for a fully autonomous vehicle. That's according to a Bloomberg report. We have not independently verified that, but of course we're working on that as well, and we'll bring you more information as we get it. But look at that right there. I mean, that's the reaction in the stock as to why I saw it and wanted to bring it to all of your attention. Doc, what do you make of that? 2%, good move. If Apple does that, stock's trying to push back at its high.
Yeah, well, that rumor that you're citing, Scott, is that the car could be released in 2025, which is a lot earlier than anybody would have otherwise anticipated, I think. I've spoken to some executives at Ford, and I know that they think we're going to be getting into autonomous vehicles, and it's all about owning the screen. And Apple doesn't want to miss out in that. In other words, Scott, the car and the experience driving the car, that's not going to be what it is in 2025 and out into the future. It's going to be about the screen, the entertainment that you have when you get in that autonomous vehicle and just basically relax, watch, and consume various entertainments. And it probably won't just be us sitting around, on our phones tweeting and things like that. It'll probably be people enjoying what's on those screens. That makes that unbelievably valuable. Not the car itself, but the fact that you control what those people in the car are experiencing. That's going to be huge for everybody in the space. By the way, if I were Ford and General Motors, I wouldn't quit the business, but I would certainly spin off these EV divisions. I don't know why they keep them under those, shackled, if you will, Scott, as they are right now.
I mean, rumors about an Apple-related car are nothing new, as all of you know.
No.
For the last, 5 years, we've been hearing reports of, speculation about, and talking about the idea of an Apple-related vehicle. What pushes this story forward today, again, reported by Bloomberg, is that Apple is accelerating its car work and aiming for a fully autonomous vehicle. That's pushing the stock, Josh, higher by 2%. I'm also just told that Apple is not commenting to our own Josh Lipton. So we're going to continue to follow that. Josh, you want to opine on this? I know you're a shareholder, too.
Yeah, well, I mean, they have $200 billion, probably closer to $230 billion in cash. Who else should be doing a car? And what else should Apple be doing? They obviously are not interested in acquisitions, right? They've made like a very, very small handful of notable acquisitions. So they're not going to do that. There's only so much in dividends that they're going to pay out. And the buyback is already huge. They're spending tons of money in R&D. They're spending tons of money in CapEx with the new headquarters and a lot of things they're building around the world. And they still have too much money piling up. So I do think they need to think bigger. I think shareholders have been waiting for them to do that. And they have endless resources. Like there's literally no one else on the planet that has the resources Apple does until we start talking about sovereign nations.
I do
So
understand
this is what they
all of
should
that.
do. And I'll buy an Apple car.